Hello and welcome if you're new to my channel, and if you're a subscriber, a warm welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 4 styles from Moynat that were created by the previous creative director, Ramesh Nair. The styles have gone on to become iconic, popular styles for the brand, and they've been carried over into the current creative director's reign. I'm Anesu Sagonda, and I produce educational luxury content for anyone after the finer things, whether you're young and starting out in life and wanting to reap the benefits of buying quality from the get-go, or you're into luxury but you want to focus more on quality under the radar brands, or you're new to money and wanting to learn how to navigate the terrain, then my content is geared towards you. The first style is the Gaby. Gaby comes in 2 sizes. You have the BB priced at 3,600, and then you have the PM slightly bigger, 3,800 pounds. It's 200 pounds more expensive. I'd be more inclined to recommend that because it's better value for your money. It's just an extra 200 pounds. You have more space, but it depends, of course, entirely on what you need the bag for. Both of the styles come with an additional strap, so you can carry the bags over the shoulder, cross body, and both also have poppers on the side. So if you do need a little more room, you can open out the poppers, add more stuff, or if you have tall, big stuff in the bags, the poppers will come in handy. You can still close the bag, even if the poppers are open. With the smaller size, I'd be more inclined to say it's great as an elevated running around bag. You're on holiday, you want something nice to put your bits in, or you're going to a funky event. I'd be more inclined to carry it just as the top handle or in the crook of your arm. The bigger size, the PM, to me is a great casual everyday bag or work bag, but more so a power bag. If you're somebody who works, let's say, in a creative space, you're not in your corporate world where you're typically suited and booted and would more perhaps towards a structured formal bag, but you're in the creative space but you want a fantastic, a standout bag, then I think the Gaby is absolutely fantastic. It would fill that role wonderfully. The slouchy element of it, you've got the Torillon full grain leather. It's thick, it's soft, it's sumptuous, it's robust, it's grained. So it's going to be able to stand the test of time. An everyday bag you want that's going to take a beating, it'll be fantastic. It doesn't mark or scuff easily, unless of course you use force because of the grained nature. It's a soft leather, and it's also going to soften with time, so it'll become a little more, just a touch more slouchy than what it already is. True to Moynat fashion, there's no branding or logo. Aesthetically, it's very neat, it's simple, it's clean. You just have the M clasp to open and close the bag. Very much if you know, you know. I've watched from a distance people having conversations, wondering, what is that bag, and marveling. And then when they've asked, finding out it's Moynat and really liking the bag. What really stands out with all Moynat bags, and particularly this Gaby, it's a casual bag, but it's an expensive looking casual bag. You look at the leather, it's thick, it's sumptuous, it looks expensive. Then you look at the craftsmanship, the way the whole bag comes together, it looks quality, but there's no branding, there's no giveaway. That's not what Moynat needs or wants. It's just about the product does all the talking for the brand. Underside of the bag, you have the 4 legs to protect the base of the bag. With the M clasp, turn the upside down V part. You can carry the bag like that, or you bring it out, you take the flap out and it just flops over the front of the bag, and you can carry it like that, or move the flap into the middle of the bag. You have a number of ways to carry the bag depending on the occasion, the mood, the vibe you're trying to create with your whole outfit. Inside of the bag, it's lined using a full grain pearl natural calf skin. It's wonderfully soft, it's smooth, it's light in color, so it's going to pick up very easily, very quickly on any stains. Depending on the severity of the stain, I would say just use a soft fluffy cloth, bit of water, and just gently dab at it. If it's a little more severe, then add just a little bit of detergent to the water, but a gentle detergent. I will ask Moynat specifically what they would recommend as a good detergent, and then just very gently dab at the stain until it lifts. Please don't ever rub at the stain or drench the bag in water. Please don't do that. Just gently dab until it's lifted or it has lightened, and then place it somewhere cool, somewhere dry, away from heat, whether it's a radiator. Please don't use a hair dryer or place it in the sun, because you potentially will affect the quality of the leather. Just let it naturally dry somewhere and then you'll be fine. But the Gaby is a wonderful casual power bag. If you want something that's going to stand out, something people are going to notice, it's fantastic. It currently only comes in the taupe, a great neutral color. The second style is the Gabrielle, and there are two style options. You have a clutch, and then you have the Gabrielle, which is a top handle bag and comes in 2 sizes. Both of the bags are made from a very thick, robust, heavily textured karat leather. They have the full grain natural pearl lining on the inside, same as the Gabrielle. You see that typically in all of the Moynat bags. And both of them have the M clasp on the front to open and close the bags. Both are top handle bags. Looking specifically at the clutch, comes in just the one size, and it's priced at £3,800. I'd be inclined to say the clutch to me is a really funky, edgy, versatile clutch. It would work with a whole range of different styles, whether you are wearing directional fashion, Yohji Yamamoto, Issey Miyake, Maison Margiela, anything in between like Jill Sander, or something feminine, floral, flirty. Think, for example, Red Valentina or Alaya. It would work very well with all of those styles. It's incredibly versatile. And I'd be more inclined to say either carry it as a top handle or as a clutch. When you add the strap, which both styles have the option of, they come with additional strap, you just change the whole look and feel. You just change, you alter the look, and it's not as funky, as edgy anymore. As a clutch, as the top handle, absolutely perfect. Bag just has one big compartment in the middle and then a little pocket on the inside. The Gabrielle is a top handle bag, comes in 2 sizes. You have the BB size, which is priced at £4,000, and then you have the PM size, slightly bigger, priced at £4,200. So it's £200 more expensive, better value for your money, a little more room. I'd be more inclined to go with that size, but then again, it all very much depends on your needs, what you need the bag for. The smaller size, great as a top handle bag, cocktail bag, for a function, an event, date night. It's fantastic. On holiday with the strap, crossbody, free your arms, taking pictures, just enjoying the sights. The bigger bag, the PM, to me is fantastic as a power bag. Moynat has a richness, an abundance of colors. Think of the aubergine with the gold, structured formal bag that's poised. It's highly groomed, well put together. Notice it carried either in the crook of your arm or as a top handle bag. It's absolutely fantastic. One compartment, sleeve on the inside. It's roomy enough to take all your essentials. It's a real standout power bag. And then my final style is the Réjane. The Réjane is my personal favorite style from Moynat, together with the Floritor from Nicholas Knightley. Floritor, an elevated running around bag, just fits nicely under your arm with a big thick strap. It's a fantastic casual bag. The Réjane, total opposite. It's a contemporary, timeless design, incredibly elegant. It's feminine. The curves, the gentle curves of the bag, heavily inspired by the archives. You see the trunk curves to that, and then the Art Deco clasp on the front. Smaller size, again, carried as a top handle to a function, an event. It's great as a date night bag. The bigger bag, an elevated everyday bag, work bag, where you just want to put all your bits in a meeting, walking around. It's a real power bag. People notice it. It's a conversation starter. But what stands out is the shape. Then you look at the leather, the richness of the leather, and then of course the craftsmanship. With the Réjane, you have 2 leather options, Torion, or it also comes in a natural calf skin. With the smaller sizes, there's a nano, there is the BB and the PM. The nano, to me, it's just not, it's impractical. You can't even fit in a phone. It's small. It's not great value for money, but it is there and it's popular, particularly in the Chinese market. I'll be more inclined to go with the BB and the PM. And the Torillon if it's an everyday. But if it's lighter usage, then I'd be more inclined to go with the natural calf skin. I know quite a few of my viewers get upset with natural calf skin because it scuffs easily, more so recently Joseph Duclos with the Diane bag. But people who buy natural calf skin, I've spoken to a number of people and I've asked, why do you buy natural calf skin? They want the bag to mark as they use it with wear and tear. That's what they like. The beauty to them is the bag marking, the patina developing. So each to their own. But if you want a bag that's a little more heavy duty, I'd be more inclined to say go with Torillon. But if you're okay with the scuffing or it's a light usage bag, then the natural calf skin. But it very much depends on your needs, your style, your taste, what works best for you. Moynat also have a couple of straps they've introduced, a fabric strap and a leather strap, very much a sign of the times. I've seen a number of brands with the same sort of straps. You can add them to any of their bags. A little more for your younger audience who want the branding, but as you know, everything else from Moynat, minimal branding, but the straps are a funky sign of the times, I guess. So that is all the Moynat bags now. Ramesh Nair's bags in this video. Any questions, as always, please let me know in the comments down below. But to all my other viewers and subscribers, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.